Welcome guys, it's T.H.O.R. We are finally back on this channel. It's been over a year since my last video, mostly because I've been in the Navy, so I didn't really find the time to do YouTube as well. I've just been doing that for a year. If you want to ask a question, you can just type down below and I'll try to answer them in the comments. What I have for you guys today is a FIFA video. As you've probably seen the title, we are playing the Fut Champs, which is the awesome new game mode by FIFA. I love the new Fut Champs mode. It's sick, it's cool, you get prizes for actually playing the game. That's awesome and sick, so I love it. So I'm showing you today is my 10th first games in the Fut Champs Weekend League. So yeah, let's go into the video. Team rolling with Lukaku, Sterling, Hazard, Malta, T.H.O.R, Gundogan, Luke Shaw, Smalling, Otamendi, Bellerin, and Begovic as in goalie. We do have Kante, Kante, which will play for Malta usually. And this is the first opponent we're gonna play against. That is Shaib. He played really good, to be honest. And I didn't really play good at all this game. I think I could have won against him, but just look at that horrible defending. I'm not doing good. That was kind of lucky strike, but he did get a lot more shots than I did, and horrible clearance. You know, it's not my day, to be honest. So, but this team, not looking at it right now, it doesn't look that good, but it's probably the best team I've run with in the Weekend League, which is awesome. I do also have a few new players to add, which you will see later on in this series, which I got from some packs, which are great. They have done pretty decent for me, but they will be in another window. So this is our next game. As you can see here, this opponent is pretty good. He's quite decent. All opponents in Fut Champs, I think, is decent, but he gets that goal. It should have been a foul that he didn't, so it wouldn't have scored, I think. But it doesn't matter. Gundogan scores right back, and it's just great. We dabbed him. I love the dabby, guys. I do some other like celebration stuff, and you see Hazard come and he scores. The reason why I do the dabby was because of Pogba. I love Pogba. He's the beast. You know, United fan and all. I know. And Lukaku, my main player, he's insane, guys. If you do not have Lukaku, get Lukaku. Try him out, because he's the best, if you ask me. And then Hazard gets alone with the keeper. When Hazard's alone with the keeper, he doesn't miss, guys. He's expensive, and I don't think it really, like, difference between the ordinary gold one and him matter that much, but I think it's cool. I will collect the cards, a lot of them, and I think it's important to, so I think it's kind of important to have him, like, kind of cool. This is our third game. We now have 1 win and 1 loss, which is, that's okay. And there you can see Lukaku, beautiful pass to Sterling, and it's alone with the goalie, nets it in, bam, 1-0. As you can see here, oh, bad defending. Otamendi gets it, puts it into the net, and we're 2-0 down. Look now, Hazard gets it, and this is a sick goal, guys. It's a sick goal. And as you can see, I will get my first rage quit, guys. But okay, if you're going on 5-0, okay, then I wouldn't matter rage quit. But seriously, guys, if you're down 3-0 to halftime, you might be able to pull it back, guys. Don't rage quit. Seriously, guys, just it's so. I know Fut Draft is different, but I had an opponent who scored 3-0. He was leading 3-0 to like 45 minutes, I think. And then after 72 minutes, I was winning 7-3. I was just crushing and killing it. So at halftime, we were leading 1-0 against this guy who played pretty good. We had a good goal though. And this, I think that, yeah, look at Musa right here. Great from Musa to put it in. I don't know what Bellerin's doing. I've no fucking clue. He did play way better at the second half. And we go into 90 minutes. I think think I played better at the first ones, but he definitely played better in the extra time. As you can see, that's the final goal, and he ends up winning the game. It sucked. I was so bummed out, guys. So after 4 games, we have 2 wins and 2 losses. And this is probably the best team I'm coming up against in these 10 games. He didn't play that well, or he's not bad, but look at T.H.O.R there. I'm just saying, guys, I hope you're doing long shots, because if you, like, if the player is alone enough, don't have many players around him, just nets it in. Just like, let it in. Let it fly, guys. If you get something from this video, do more long shots, because they're overpowered as shit. Look there against Sterling. It's sick. And as you saw in the last goal by Kante, it was an own goal by Smalling. I don't know what that happened. It's probably hit him, but yeah. And Vardy gets a goal himself. Yeah, Vardy is pretty good. I've used him a little bit, but sold him. And then you can see Hazard gets another long shot, guys. Do it. Like, use long shots. So I overpowered my Emir, or my opponent, and we have now 3 wins in our first 5 games. The next one we have is the Italian Premier League and Bundesliga hybrid. I don't know why he has like Butland, for example, with low chem. He scores an early long shot against us, and as you can see, it's OP. But back in the second half, Lukaku brings it back, guys. Awesome. It's just great. And look here. Beautiful pass to Sterling. No, I mean Kante. So Kante scores his goal. It's great. And not that good of a clearance. And Lukaku nets it in. It's poor from my opponent there. But yeah, it's... And as you can see, we have now 4 wins in our and 2 losses, so we're doing quite good right now. We're not losing at the moment, which is just sweet. And as you can see here at this team, it's a good team. I'm not going to complain. But as you see, that Verratti, why the heck does he use that Verratti right there? No clue. He's like really short on chem. Could have used another player. I would highly recommend him to use another player, but it doesn't. And look at that goal from Lukaku. It's just sick. I think it was Bellerin who sent in the assist. If it's not, let me down in the comments down below. But he scores right after, and I just like, fuck, I'm so poor at defending. But what a nice goal we're gonna get now. Oh, it's just decent, but it's a deflection, our return goal. But we're crushing this guy. I did get a lot of chances, so I kind of deserved that goal. I felt like as I was crushing him. But look at this, I was owning him. I don't know what happened. Then he gets that. My defenders like crashes in each other, and I hate FIFA for that. So he pulled it back. He got a lot of motivation back. He's like, because he found out that he can actually win the game, and then he gets this goal. Like, what the fuck? I was crushing my opponent. I was getting so many shots. His goalie was incredible. Butland is sick, but as you can see, Hazard nets it back in, and it's 3-3, game on, game on. And we go into penalties. Very short. I'm just saying, guys, I'm not good at penalties. I'm horrible. Yeah, it's a pretty good penalty though. But I'm horrible at it. And as you can see, I do have a good start. I saved the first 2 first ones. And yeah. And some scoring, which is quite important, but it doesn't go that well after all. Just look at that. And then we got Lukaku, and fucking hell, Lukaku. I need to practice, guys, on penalties, because at least in Fut Champs, you will get the penalties sometimes, and it sucks. I'm happy that I haven't met many people who just goes park the bus and go straight in penalties and practice penalties, so they will take you out there. Because why? I play FIFA because it's fun. That's the only reason. That's the reason why I play FIFA. I don't think it's fun playing park the bus. So people who goes to penalties after playing that, look, we're doing quite bad now. Could have won with Sterling's score there, but yeah. But if he saved, and then fucking hell, guys. I'm sorry for my swearing and if I swear in this video, but yeah. And then he saves my one. I just. So guys, so as you can see, at this shot by yeah, I don't know who it is, but he scores. It sucks. So but our next opponent is T.H.O.R. Yeah, but I'm just gonna let you know, guys, so we have now 4 wins and 3 losses, which is okay. It's not good, but look at that great play to Lukaku. It's a beautiful play. And but Benzema gets that back. Or Benzema. I did quite decent in this game. This is one of the more opponents where I could have. I don't know. I could have lost. Because I didn't take my chances good enough. And look here, guys. What the heck happens? Just look at that. For some sort of reason, my goalie went down, tried to get the ball. His Benzema went down as well, and when my goalie went up again, his Benzema fell for some sort of reason. But we look at that. Hazard is amazing, guys. He's just great. And now we do get something new as well, and I don't realize why this happens. Just look now. Like, Lukaku is so strong. So use the L2 button and stay into the penalty area and try to shoot or something. That works really good. But their players were just pressing and pressing. And as you see, I shot the goal straight in the middle. We would have won anyways. And it didn't really matter. So now we go into bronze 1. We have 5 wins and 3 losses. Yeah, which is okay. This is it's a fast team. It's a decent team, or I would say it's pretty good. Musa is very overpowered in this game, and you could see that with one of the goals. It wasn't like proud, but he is really good. He gets into places, which is sweet. And look at this. Look at that finish from Lukaku. But Musa gets into places, which is pretty good. So it's sweet. I'm sorry for speaking kind of gibberish, but look at how I fuck up right there. I hugely fuck up. Look at that steal from Hazard. And Sterling gets it and let it fly. But it doesn't score. Lukaku nets it in, which is pretty good. And then I don't see why that's not a foul. To be honest, my Smalling got injured as well, but we won the game, so it doesn't really matter now. But it should have been a foul if you ask me. So this is probably our best opponent of the game. We do have now 6 wins and 3 losses, and this will be our last game. But this guy is overplaying me. He's sick at defending, and just look at this. He's scoring 1-0. And look now, it's a long shot with Rakitic, and I just like, what the fuck, guys? I had 0 shots in that game. I think 0 shots in the first half, and 9. But look at Lukaku scores, and he had 9 shots and 8 on goal. It wasn't all good shots, but I didn't get through his defense before the second half. And then look at this. Hazard scores. So on 3 minutes game time, we make it back. And look, our stats are way better right now. He haven't gotten a shot, I believe, since last halftime. And Hazard gets it, and nets it in. It's beautiful. So we end up actually taking an insane comeback, guys. Look at us stats. We're taking an insane comeback. I had 0 shots to halftime. And then from halftime to now, I have 10 shots and 2 on goal. He had 2 more since halftime shots on goal, and 4 in total, I believe. So yeah, after, in our first 10 games, we get 7 wins and 3 losses, which is insane for me. Last weekend, I did way worse, guys. Seriously, guys, I did way worse. I think at like I played 23 games or something, or at least I had 15 losses and no 13 losses and 9 wins or something. I was just doing horrible. But I did get a comeback last week. I did end up in goal 2, so I did play really well at the end. But at the start, I was just getting crushed and crushed. And I do recommend to you guys, if you want to win and try to do your best, if you're losing a game or 2, don't keep playing, guys. Take an hour break or something, because I feel like I only get kind of mad or aggravated and stuff, so I play poorly. So I lose by that. I lose more than that, and then I just get more aggravated. I get angry, and it's not fun. So take an hour off, relax, and then you can play back on, and I promise you guys, you'll do way better than what you did before. But this is the end of the video, guys. So if you did enjoy this video, hit that like button, comment down below, and if you want to see more of this content, subscribe. And until next time, guys,